Should first graders have crushes? You tell me. All I know is one day as I was chilling at home, my kids come back from school and they're talking about so-and-so has a crush. This person has a crush on this person. And of course, being the nosy dad that I am, I'm like, what are you guys talking about? Who are you talking about? And so they explain that the friends have crushes. And so naturally, I'm a very curious and wildly immature human being. I ask, well, who's your crush? And so my son was like, I don't have a crush. And I'm like, oh, why not? He's like, I don't know, I just don't. And of course, I don't leave that alone. I can't leave anything alone. So I say, well, it's okay if you don't have a crush. Daddy will help you find one. Because, you know, Daddy knows a thing or two. You should see your mom. She's a certified baddie. I have a leg to stand on in this department. Anyway, I tell my son I'll help him find a crush. And he's not really too stoked about that. He's kind of getting a little defensive and a little worried about.
Hey, what's that guy doing with the stick?
I don't know. He's just skating around with a stick. This is, hold on, interrupt the video. We have to film this guy skating with a stick. What do you think?
This guy's crazy.
All right. Back to the topic. I don't even know where I was at. That was pretty awesome. Oh, okay. So my son's not feeling too comfortable about me trying to help him find a crush. And so he's like, no, you're not telling me anything. I'm not talking to you about this. I'm like, all right. And so the next day we get up in the morning and are taking him to school. And then I realized that it's what they call High Five Friday, where a local college sends some student athletes to the elementary school and the kid drop-off line, the carpool line, the car drop-off line, and they give the kids high fives. And I see that as a perfect opportunity. I'm like, all right, there's gonna be some college girls there. Let's see if I can at least point out a girl that is cute or is pretty. And then I could tell my son, hey, check out that girl over there. She's cute, she's pretty. What do you think? And so I have this idea. I'm already excited about it. I'm anticipating how this is gonna play out. And so we pull in to the car line. I'm pulling around, taking that turn right before we get to where all the college students are. And I'm just sniping one by one, like, all right, nope, that's like 5.5, no, 6, 5, 5, 6, 5, 4, and like 5.8. And so we had an average score of around 5.3, and there was not a single 8, definitely no 10s or 9s, not a single 8, no one even close to 7. We hit a couple 6s, and that was it. And so I shut my mouth, and I don't even know what to say at that point. And so I'm rethinking this whole thing. Like, should I tell my kids that they shouldn't have crushes until they're older? And to make matters worse, there begun to be some confusion in my household about what crush actually means and what liking someone means. Because you can like someone in a crush way, and you can just like someone like, I like that person. I like their personality. I like their attitude, I like the way they present themselves. And so the other day we're in the grocery store and I just strike up a conversation with the cashier, and she's super friendly, super nice. And as I'm walking out the grocery store, I tell my son, I was like, oh, that lady's really nice. I really like her. And then my son looks at me and goes, is that your crush? And so now my son thinks that dad has a crush on the 50-year-old cashier at the grocery store. So I don't know. I'm completely torn on this whole idea of crushes. No one tells you that these are the things you're gonna have to navigate as a parent. Like, I was thinking, you know, 6th grade, 7th grade, all right, we're in the phase of boy crazy, you know, that puppy love, teenager shenanigans. But 1st grade? Come on. Like, let's learn our multiplication tables first. I don't know what else to say about that. So yeah, you let me know. Subscribe.